Hello and welcome to this video. As I indicated in the last video, here is the report concerning the performance of your various embassies. Now, before we get into the report, let me make this comment. You will realize that for many of the embassies that we are going to cover, the situation has not changed from the time I presented the last report. And the reason for that is very simple. Usually from the beginning of the month up to the time the visa bulletin is published, you do not have many interview notifications being sent out to applicants. And so the situation of interview scheduling at most embassies doesn't change within that time frame. Major changes take place from the time the visa bulletin is published up to the end of the month. And it is that period that we find ourselves in at the moment. This is the time when the first batch of interview notifications are being sent out for July interviews. And so by the end of this week, we expect the situation of interview scheduling to change at most embassies. So in case the situation at your embassy doesn't change from what it was in this report, you can follow the upcoming embassy performance report that I intend to present in less than a week's time. With the first batch of interview notifications for July interviews being completed at that time, hopefully you will observe changes in the performance of your embassy when I present the next report. Now, Yaoundé is usually the last on our list. And so today I decided to begin with Yaoundé, Cameroon, where interview scheduling has finally left the 39,000 plus case number range and is at 53,000 plus case number range, with the highest case number scheduled being 53,509. And that is good news for applicants who are assigned to the US Embassy in Yaoundé, Cameroon. In case you are watching from Cameroon and you are assigned to the embassy in Yaoundé and your case number is less than 53,509 and possibly just above 53,509, you can now look in relevant locations for your interview notification. With 53,000 plus case number range being scheduled for interview at the Yaoundé Embassy, it means that case numbers below 53,509 and possibly a little above that number could be scheduled for interview amongst the first batch of July interviews. So look out for your interview notification in case you have a case number in the vicinity of 53,509 or less. Next is the US Embassy in Suva, Fiji, where the situation of interview scheduling has not yet changed. The highest case number scheduled for interview remaining OC 1,548. Next to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where there are two situations to present. For the Africa region, the highest case number currently scheduled at the Riyadh Embassy is AF 62,057, whereas for the Asia region, it is AS 6,632. So we have a very good performance on the part of the Riyadh Embassy when it comes to interviewing cases from the Africa region, but a low performance as it relates to interviews concerning cases from the Asia region. To Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, where the situation remains the same as last time, highest case number currently scheduled at that embassy, AF 58,198. Nassau, the Bahamas, in the North America region is next. That region has just gone current, and the highest case number from that region is currently scheduled for interview. So there is really nothing to report when it comes to the US Embassy in Nassau, the Bahamas. Nairobi, Kenya is next, where the situation remains the same highest case number currently scheduled AF 21,243, which is still low on the part of the Nairobi Embassy. To Monrovia, Liberia, where the situation remains the same as well, highest case number currently scheduled AF 49,210. To London, the UK, where the situation is the same as the last time, for the Africa region, highest case number currently scheduled AF 56,627. For the Asia region, AS 16,745, and for the Europe region, EU 29,857. And we said that was very good performance on the part of the London Embassy. In the case of Monrovia, Liberia, we said that was good performance on the part of that embassy. To Lomé, Togo, where the situation remains the same, good performance, highest case number currently scheduled, AF 49,998. Next is La Paz, Bolivia, in the South America region, where the situation remains the same. Highest case number currently scheduled, SA 2,452, which is very good performance on the part of that embassy. To Kuwait, where the highest case number currently scheduled from the Africa region is AF 60,146, and in the case of the Asia region, it is AS 17,325, which indicates very good performance on the part of the US Embassy in Kuwait. To Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of Congo, where the situation is the same as last time, highest case number currently scheduled, AF 44,696, good performance on the part of that embassy. Then to Kigali, Rwanda, the situation remains the same at that embassy, very good performance, highest case number currently scheduled, AF 56,628. Next is Kathmandu, Nepal, where the situation remains the same, very good performance, highest case number currently scheduled, AS 17,772. Next is Johannesburg, South Africa, where there is an excellent performance on the part of that embassy, with interviews currently being scheduled in the 62,000 plus case number range from the Africa region, with the highest case number currently scheduled being AF 62,778. Islamabad, Pakistan is next. Average performance, highest case number currently scheduled, AS 14,378, which is the same situation as in our last report. Next is Harare, Zimbabwe, where interviews are currently being scheduled in the 33,000 plus case number range from the Africa region, with the highest case number currently scheduled being AF 33,773, which is an indication of an average performance on the part of the US Embassy, Harare, Zimbabwe. Freetown, Sierra Leone is next. The situation there remains the same. Excellent performance. Highest case number currently scheduled, AF 63,409. Next is Doha, Qatar, where the situation remains the same. For the Africa region, the highest case number currently scheduled remains AF 43,989, and in the case of the Asia region, AS 18,485, good performance on the part of that embassy. To Djibouti, where the current interview scheduling range for the Africa region is 22,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled being AF 22,728, and in the case of the Asia region, The current interview scheduling range at that embassy is 8,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled being AS 8501, which is low performance on the part of that embassy. Then to Dakar, Senegal, where the current interview scheduling range is 63,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled being AF 63,426, which is an indication of an excellent performance on the part of the US Embassy, Dakar, Senegal. Cotonou, Benin comes next. Current interview scheduling range 44,000 plus. Highest case number currently scheduled AF 44,833, which is good performance on the part of that embassy. Next is Colombo, Sri Lanka, where the situation remains the same as last time. Highest case number currently scheduled AS 14,355. Average performance on the part of the Colombo embassy. Casablanca, Morocco comes next. The current interview scheduling range from the Africa region at that embassy is 49,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled being AF 49,111. And in the case of the Europe region, the current interview scheduling range is 28,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled being EU 28,036. Very good performance on the part of the Casablanca embassy. Then to Cairo, Egypt, where the current interview scheduling range from the Africa region is 49,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled being 49,827. And in the case of the Asia region, current interview scheduling range 18,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled from that region being AS 18,138, which is good performance on the part of the Cairo embassy. The situation at the Ankara embassy in Turkey remains the same. The highest case number currently scheduled at that embassy from the Africa region remains AF 19,963. In the case of the Asia region, that number is AS 8,890, and for the Europe region, it is 25,521, which is a little improvement, though not enough, when it comes to the performance of the US Embassy in Ankara, Turkey. Then to Amman, Jordan, where the situation for the Africa region remains the same, the highest case number currently scheduled being AF 61,443, and in the case of the Asia region, the current interview scheduling range is 18,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled at that embassy being AS 18,599. To Algiers, Algeria, where the situation remains the same, excellent performance, highest case number currently scheduled AF 35,885. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia is next. The situation at that embassy remains the same as well. Performance still low. Highest case number currently scheduled AF 19,989. To Accra, Ghana, where the situation remains the same. Performance still low. Highest case number currently scheduled AF 21,904. Next is Abidjan, Ivory Coast, where interviews are currently being scheduled for the 48,000 case number range from the Africa region, with the highest case number currently scheduled at that embassy being AF 48,125. Good performance on the part of the US Embassy, Abidjan, Ivory Coast. And then finally, Abu Dhabi, the UAE, where the current interview scheduling range from the Africa region is 42,000 plus, with the highest case number currently scheduled being AF 42,470. In the case of the Asia and Europe regions, the situation remains the same. Highest case number currently scheduled from the Asia region remains 18,672, and in the case of the Europe region, highest case number currently scheduled remains EU 18,563. So that's the situation of interview scheduling at your various embassies and consulates halfway into the month of May 2023. As I indicated, in less than a week's time, I hope to provide you with the updated situation at your various embassies and consulates, taking into consideration the first batch of interview notifications that are currently being sent out for July interviews. Which brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching it. See you very soon, God willing, in the next one. Goodbye.